Alright, today's 1v1 is on the Rivers map and is using L Clan Nand, who is playing over here in green and is playing as the Teutons, against his opponent Syria, who is playing over here in red, who is also the Teutons. It is an extremely good game. There is a lot of different strategies used and I think it's quite effective, honestly. The way they play the game is pretty brilliant, actually. Syria does hit quite a big fall at the start of the game, but I'll show you that when it comes to it. It shows just how important it is to actually explore the entire map before you start building. Well, not the entire map, but get a good understanding of where everything is. So we'll come down over here, see scouting out his water, scouting out this main area here. As you can see, only clearance into here that we've seen so far is right here, so if we can get a wall across there, he'll be able to boom in peace. Found his major gold pile, not too far away from his town centre. Berries are a bit close to the water to really be happy with. Got his 2 boar there, so it's not too bad. Got another gold pile over here and a big forest here, so it's quite a good map, honestly. Come over here and have a look at Nans. What's he got? He has his stone pile here. Gold piles are probably a bit too far away for liking, but he doesn't have anything too close to the actual water, so he should be okay there. As you can see, sheep scouting around this area, which is always a good idea, and he has a pretty good idea of his little island so far. Syria over here doing the exact same thing, putting a dock over here, which, if we take the fog of war off, is this area here. It does not continue to come up past here, which I thought was a major fall through for Syria in this game. But putting a wall up there, continuing to just fly around up here, and we'll swap back over to Nan and see what he's up to. So over here, lured the first boar in there, luring the second one in right now. Pretty good timing, honestly. You can see Shepherd's finishing up on that sheep there, and already got his dock up in the main riverway. Of course, being able to hold this will help a lot. He'll be able to snipe from the edges, as we can see across here. He's going to be building extremely close to the edges here, especially when it comes up with putting that mill up to go onto these berries. He may even have to get farms up if he's not quick enough, and Nan manages to get into the field and get some galleys out and sit right there. Let's turn the fog of war back on. So up over here, scouting out the rest of this island area, as you can see 2 deer patches there. Not a bad effort. And quite a good start, honestly. Leaving that boar there with 1 food though, but going extremely heavily into wood, as you can see, already going to food age as well. So he's going to be wanting to get those fishing boats out to supply his food, and then he's going to be wanting to go straight into galleys. As you can hear, he's just put up a mining camp, so he's going to gold, so he's going to be going very heavy into galleys. As you can see, still trying to explore everywhere with this scout, and no doubt later he'll probably start to explore with these fishing ships as well. So here we can see that Syria has just noticed that his docks are not in a nice place. As you can see, he's just noticed it doesn't go anywhere. So he's going to have to run over to the main lake area and make another dock, which is going to put him right behind, honestly. It's not going to help at all. As you can see, coming over here, do no doubt put a dock up over here. There we go, going for a dock, but deciding to make a blacksmith instead. So as we can see over here, bringing these galleys up, and as you can see, Syria hasn't even gone for the bushes. He has just decided to stick it out and just go straight to farms. As you can see, villager here trying to make this dock and being retarded about it. And villager is dead, so that will cost him. As you can see, stone walls coming up around here, so he does have some defenses. You can see this main wall over here has already been broken through, so he's already in a bit of trouble. As you can see, these villagers are starting to take quite a bit of damage, and he has this shoreline already covered, so it's going to be extremely hard now for Syria to get out there and build some more ships. So we'll change back over to Nan to see what he's up to. Over here, just creating more and more fishing ships. He has this complete area under his control. As you can see, he's even got these houses around, so he is able to see if anyone starts to land on the shore around him. And over here, still going very, very heavily on wood. As you can see, only a few on berries there. Heap on wood, putting up his blacksmith, so no doubt he's going to be wanting to advance soon. As you can see, he's nearly at the 800 food mark, so he'll be able to advance extremely soon. Where are we? Come on, hit the button. Alright, and advancing. Syria, however, has already gone to Castle Age, so that's pretty far in front at this point in time. Putting up another town centre, no doubt going to try and out-economy his opponent by booming. Always a good idea. Also, as well, when you wall like this, make sure to get that little piece like that a little on the water, because if that's not there, you can actually walk around it. So always be careful. I have a friend who just can't wall like that. He doesn't realise. I keep telling him as well, but there you go. You heard it from me. If you don't put that piece there and have it close to the shoreline, they'll just walk straight around it and it'll offer you no protection at all. So as you can see over here, just patrolling this waterway here to make sure his opponent isn't trying to make a dock anywhere. And if his opponent can't get a dock out, he'll have complete control of the water. So as you can see, Nand has just gone into Castle Age, so it's quite a good play there, catching up to his opponent quite quickly. Over here, putting more houses up, and as you can see, we are on a 4-town centre boom right now. So trying to boom his economy to catch up with his opponent after getting those early kills in. These fishing ships, of course, really helping Nand's economy. So, not much else to really see at this point. They're just both building up their economies. Nand over here with complete control, so there hasn't really been much. There hasn't been any water fighting yet, apart from sniping them from the shoreline. So it's been extremely good on that behalf. As you can see, lots of villagers on gold because he wants to keep pumping out those galleys and playing his Teutons as well. You get a lot of the stronger units in the game. You get the Paladin, the Siege on, you get the Teutonic Knight. So really, you have a really gold heavy army. So if you can get enough gold out to outpower your opponent quite easily, then no doubt you're going to win. As you can see, Nand is actually going Imperial, which will allow him access to Siege Omega, then the Paladin. Down here, Syria just sitting in Castle Age, doesn't look like he's even thinking about advancing out. So right now, Al-Clan Nand is only up by about 500 points. Syria's only 3,100, sorry. So that's not a bad score, but going to be a fast Imperial here, so he's going to have to do a lot to catch up. You can see that castle coming up there. So there's not going to be much to be able to do. And there we go, that is a genius play there from Syria, always defending against ships. Monks are amazing at defending against ships. You just start converting them and you're pretty much ahead. So as you can see now, already taking this big wall here down. And putting up some docks. He wants to get on the water and be able to combat his opponent right now. As you can see, outpost up there, so we'll be able to see if his opponent tries to land there in his base. However, Nand does already have a lot of control on the water, as you can see. Already going to galleons, so his opponent over here, Syria, is going to try and catch up extremely. As you can see, building the fast fire ships, or just the fire ships at this point. Fire ships, of course, extremely good versus other ships, as you can see there. So once you get 6 pierce armor, and as soon as you get rid of it, they get a lot more. So at the moment, just pounding into his opponent, bringing this mangonel up here. So as you can see, lots of castles coming up here, and lots of dogs to try and defend himself. As you can see, creating lots of fire ships. No doubt going to try and send them all at once. And there you go, there's a fast fire ship there. And if we look over here, Nand is actually pushing into his opponent's base right now. Putting this castle up, moving in bombard cannons, and moving in his mangonels so his opponent doesn't have to worry about water. And you can see a siege workshop and an archer range coming up there, so he's going extremely offensive. And as you can see, there's a transport ship over here as well. Watch this is quite smart, I thought. Bringing this transport ship over here, behind his opponent's walls right now, putting up an archery range. So as you can see, pushing in through this side over here, pushing in with these ships over there is a lot of fast fire ships right there. And down here, building this archery range. So he's going to be able to get some harassment in on his opponent up here, straight away, right on his main gold mine now. Extremely smart play there, I reckon. That was genius. As you can see up here, these fast fire ships are absolutely destroying everything on the water with relative ease. As we can see here, making some hand cannoneers. Hand cannoneers, of course, being extremely effective, but a very gold and very heavy unit to use. However, they are extremely good, and I definitely recommend them. So as you can see over here, camping out in this castle, making it a lot easier to use these fast fire ships, and getting these trebuchets onto this castle so we can get in here and actually destroy off these docks. So as you can see, just building more and more, and as you can see, it releases hand cannons up here and is killing off his opponent's gold miners. His opponent is pretty much a complete steamroll, running straight in here. These fast fire ships making it hard to take the water advantage though. As you can see, it stopped producing galleons at this point. And pretty much moved straight into land warfare. As you can see, the opponent is going to be doing a lot of damage to hand cannons. Hand cannons are making 35 hit points. And these bombard cannons are doing a lot of damage to these civilians. As you can see, trebuchets coming in now, trying to take this castle down. Teutonic Knights coming in, debatably one of the most powerful units in the game. However, they are extremely slow, they are heavily armed and do a hell of a lot of damage. As you can see, still up here, creating Cavalier in these stables that he's put up over here, so he's boxing his opponent in basically. Now pushing in through here, as you see, trying to take out these trebuchets and trying to keep this castle. This castle is forcing him not to be able to leave his base. If he can't leave his base, he's going to start getting his resources here. As you can see, doing lots of damage throughout the base. As you can see, starting to produce more galleons now. This over here, this castle's been taken out, so he is able to move up. These fast fire ships are Teutonic Knights coming in, no doubt going to take these buildings down extremely quickly as they do get the building damage bonus. And sitting in Halberdiers now to combat these Cavalier coming out. As you can see, lots of Cavalier there, so he's going to need lots of Halberdiers to counter. He'll need probably 2 times the amount. That's generally the nice standard. So as you can see, trying to take out as many villages as possible, do as much damage. And as he's had to move some of these Cavaliers down here, he's decided to push through up here, so he should be able to do better go. As we can see, just sending more and more guys up, putting other barracks up, some more military buildings to keep this position under his control. And trying to take out these trebuchets. As you can see, coming in through straight for these trebuchets. Trebuchets being extremely expensive units, I always say. And the score is now only 700 points apart, so it's not that far apart. Still continuing to fight through here, fight up through here, trying to take out as much of these woodcutters as possible. Stop his opponent being able to produce ships. Extremely good tactic. However, it does look like this castle is going to come down. Now, I thought this was an ingenious move from Syria over here. Putting a castle up here, it's going to be able to defend against any water attacks coming in. It's going to be able to kill off a lot of these halberdiers streaming in through here. Going to be able to produce trebuchets to defeat his opponent on the other side of the river. And I just thought it was genius placement, and it's going to protect him when he goes for these gold piles. It's extremely well done, I believe. I believe it's extremely well done. So you can see taking out these halberdiers here as they walk past. And none of them are actually making it this far. And taking out all these fishing boats as well. As you can see, now he's having to recall his forces because of this one here. So he's going to set up some trebuchets to try and take this castle here down. I thought it was just an ingenious place to put it. So as you can see over here, still in his base, he's taken a lot of economical damage. Nad now up by 2,000 points, so that is quite a bit considering how close they were before. And this castle now coming under fire from this trebuchet. As you can see, it's able to hit everything on that side of the river, so it is extremely well placed. Doing this, of course, getting that extra range bonus, so I thought it was genius. Because not only does he get this protection from this castle, he gets up these gold mines. It's perfect. It is the perfect position. So as you can see over here, creating more Cavalier. Castle up there being able to do damage to the units coming out of these, as well as the actual buildings. And as you can see, just trying to snipe from the shoreline here. And he has lost his castle up here, which is very, very sad, because I thought that was genius. As you can see over here, just building a large military and just slowly coming into his opponent's base. Over here, all these galleys coming in, trying to destroy all these villages. As you can see, being extremely effective. These trebuchets over here quite easily. So taking out these barracks here, Trebuchets of course having that amazing 16 range, having the capability to do it. These two here, however, putting up a large fight. And over here you can see that Syria has lost most of his economy. He doesn't have much left, and he's just continually being pounded by all these Helpiers and Cavalier from these two cities. So Syria is winning the battle on the water at this point in time. How long will be the question, especially with this castle here picking up these ships. Castles are doing extreme amounts of damage to ships. So as you can see, still creating ships. And Syria will no doubt be starting to run out of resources. Yeah, there we go. Only 250 gold left. Only a few hundred wood. Losing all his buildings in his base right now. That's extremely hardcore. What's happening here? Just complete gutting. However, he does have a lot of boats on him. This castle here doing lots of damage. And having one trebuchet on it as well. So come back down over here. So this base has just been completely gutted. Syria would be looking at resigning that now. He does have water control, but at this point he's got no economy to support it. As you can see, he's only got a few villages over here, a few over here, having to redo all those houses that he's lost, so that'll cost him as well. And taking out all these town centers down here. So over here, there's ships moving in to try and combat the water combat of Syria. Still turn the full war here, and you can see that is quite a decent sized fleet. They're about the same size, so should be able to take it out. Also, so as you can see, these town centers are about to go down. Bringing in Catherine. Still quite a bit of buildings over here, but no gold to be found. So he's in extreme trouble when it comes to that. As you can see over here, pushing in with all these. This trebuchet going to go down, but being prepared there by a hell of a lot of villagers. So it looks like it's going to stay. And he's unable to hit repair. As you can see over here, Catherine's in his base. He's got this large army around here. Lots of skirmishes there. And as you can see now, Syria being forced to produce scout cavalry. And scout cavalry is of course the ultimate sign of an opponent's no resources and weakness. So over here, Nan looking like he might just take this battle. Oh, sorry, it's quite early. I shouldn't be yawning. Sorry about that. It's too good a game to be yawning. As you can see, this castle is still up over here, with these rams wreaking havoc in this area down here. More rams being created. And scout cavalry coming in from Nan as well. As you can see over here, just slowly destroying it. It's at the point really where both players don't have much gold left. Look over here, gold mines have all been used up, there's no trade, and hardly any wood left on this side either. So he's going to be running out of wood extremely quickly soon, if he can't finish this. So as you can see, pushing into here now. Lots more damage. And it looks like he's starting to take the battle here. And there we go. Nand has taken victory there from Syria. I thought it was quite a good game. That castle placement was genius. If he could have kept it up, he could have done a lot more damage. Alright, thanks for watching. Remember to comment, rate, and subscribe.